In this lesson, we're going to review what a BigQuery file path is. Keeping track of where we are in our module, we have already completed my first query. Good job. In today's lesson, we're going to go over what is a file path, what does it mean in BigQuery, and go into a little bit more detail. So you might remember early on when I was talking about the from statement, I was talking about a BigQuery file path. That might be a word that you're not familiar with, so we're going to review it here. So a file path is the Google Maps for computers. This isn't specific to BigQuery. Your computer right now, if you wanted to pull up a Word document or a picture or anything, there's a file path that tells the computer where that data lives. So the file path in BigQuery tells the computer where to find your data. The file path is broken up into three components. The first part is called the project. The next piece is called the dataset. And the final piece is called the table. So your BigQuery file path, so that BigQuery knows where to find your data, first it looks at the project, then it looks at the dataset where a bunch of tables live, and then it looks at the table. So going in reverse, a data set is just a group of tables that live in one spot. So if you imagine on your computer, you might have a folder, and inside the folder, it has a bunch of pictures or Word documents or whatever it is, a bunch of data there. And a project is something that has multiple data sets. So it goes from big to small. So let's review this query one more time at a high level. So we did select star from this table, limit 10. Take a quick pause on the video and just think to yourself, what is this query going to do? Now that you're back, let's break this down piece by piece. You'll notice that keywords are blue. Select, from, limit is blue. Numbers, 10, 15, whatever it is always red. Same thing for comments. And strings and tables are always green. So text data is going to be green. And when you're first looking at this might feel kind of ugly or chaotic. The reason for these color codes is for you and I as people to be able to debug our code quicker. It's not going to make sense now, but as you keep going, you're going to start building this skill where you can say, oh, I said select. You're going to build this skill. So maybe you're going to see, oh, you're going to build this skill. So maybe you do limit 10, and let's just say you put it in quotation marks and it's green, and you say, oh, limit always needs to be a number, but it's green, and that kind of tips you off. But that's something you build with time. So just looking at this file path, we see that BigQuery-public-data is the project. The dataset is its period.dataset. It's in New York taxi trips. And then the table where we were actually querying the data from is called TLC_yellow trips 2014. So what is this query going to do? What's really being asked is, please give me all of the columns, select star, from the 2014 TLC yellow trips table, and only show me 10 rows. This wraps up the BigQuery file path lesson. To go over what we have reviewed in this video, we have learned the specifics of a BigQuery file path, and then we also translated our query that we did in the previous video, 4.1, into easy to understand layman's terms. That wraps up this video. I'll see you next time. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, I would be so appreciative if you could like the video and subscribe to help me create more content for you. Thank you.